Yeah. Just like that. Kicking the beat up. Let's go. Up on the caffeinated, all the while stimulated, focused on the rhyme of the word, thoroughly simulated. Injecting style, giving flow to the beat, spikes your heart rate, loving the metabolic heat. You feeling that? The kick and knocks the spine in your back. Pull out the pen from the sheath, wind it up to attack. A verbal tic-tac, freshens up my breath when I talk smack. Believe that, try to strike a nerve on the right track. The sound is sick and needs an antibiotic, an earthquake kind of rhythm, shockwaving everyone on it, and I'm stunned. Emphasis on every syllable, I gotta keep my lyrics sharp. On lines are killable, enough to feel tough, throw the rough stuff. Create an image you can't call the bluff, cause life's not a pencil eraser at the end. Make a mistake and scratch it out, just do it all again. It's more like seeing yourself from a third person view. You learn a lot about yourself, seeing the real you. All the things one would usually be ignorant to. With an open mind, only can the message come through. To be seeing yourself from a third person view. You learn a lot about yourself, seeing the real you. All the things one would usually be ignorant to. With an open mind, only can the message come through. Music, it's had a great influence on my life. To the hip-hop of words expressing the strife. I always wondered what the artist was like, how they could write something deep and just tell it on the mic. Attracted, I started listening closely. I never spoke again, led my actions so mostly labeled by the others as too quiet and ghostly. That image followed me and I soon became lonely. I found myself searching for someone to belong, and I turned on music. It didn't take long before I forced myself, linked my life to their songs. I soon began to understand my life all along. I found meaning in the words that they dealt, like they were speaking to me, expressing all that they felt. And I felt for once a way that I could just express me. As they would talk and I would listen to their wisdom and see. It's like seeing yourself from a third person view. You learn a lot about yourself, seeing the real you. All the things one would usually be ignorant to. With an open mind, only can the message come through. To be seeing yourself from a third person view. You learn a lot about yourself, seeing the real you. All the things one would usually be ignorant to. With an open mind, only can the message come through. For every time I've been alone with no one there to talk to. For every fault I saw in myself and all the pain I fought through. For everyone that looked down on me and never walked in my shoes. I always knew the music had my back, it kept me on track. And in the end I learned a little fact. Learn to appreciate what you got and be thankful that it didn't end up the way it's not. Because one day you'll realize it's a gift worth a lot more than the time wasted wishing there was more you had bought. And no matter how pessimistic I may be, most of you will fail to realize that it's real to me. I learned all of this listening ideally to the artists and their concepts and their identities. Just by seeing yourself from a third person view, you learn a lot about yourself, seeing the real you. All the things one would usually be ignorant to. With an open mind, only can the message come through. To be seeing yourself from a third person view. You learn a lot about yourself, seeing the real you. All the things one would usually be ignorant to. With an open mind, only